I know that there was a gentleman, I can't remember his name, that raised the issue of the over-militarization of the region, the too much police checkpoints and all of that on that particular day. But I do not know that, I don't think the president actually responded to that particular question. And I was surprised also to see, correct me if I'm wrong, that the issue of Nnamdi Kanu was not raised in that forum.
Yes, depending on your time zone and location. Be careful when you know actually settle down watch this video. This is still concerning President Tinubu'S visit to Enugu State. This interview here, they explain a lot of things. And when they argue from this interview, the reason why Governor Peter Mba raised about the issue of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some raised about the issue of so many checkpoints in the southeast. Why did Peter Mba only focus on the sit-at-home insecurity and development in Enugu State? So guys, like if you settle down watch this video to the end. It is a very interesting interview and a video Iman like him misses. So watch the video, settle down, watch the video, drop one opinion in the comment section. To start the video, can do some quite for the updates. Watch the video, guys. I'll be right back.
Maybe bring us up to speed as to why. Prof.
So, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you again. I'm not sure why the issue of Nnamdi Kanu was not raised, but I think that all the security issues were discussed, and you mentioned that you don't think Mr. President had responded to that particular comment. But if you recall that the conversation was around how we were going to drive security with technology. And it was, in his comment, he said he was in support of integrating security more so that we don't have so many boots on the ground as it relates to checkpoints. So in Enugu State, what we have put in significant investment in ensuring that we use technology to drive most of our security issues in the state. You recall that he came to commission our Command and Control Center. And in the Command and Control Center, we believe that His Excellency has put in significant investment, which he also talked about, that investment in technology is something that in technology for security is something that he commends and something that he supports completely. But the emphasis on the militarization of the area, as the gentleman laid it, was around the checkpoints as it relates to the cost of goods, logistics, and the implication of that on inflation as it relates to a pass-through cost to the consumer. That was what we were talking about. So it focused really about economic development, the implication of all the checkpoints, and how it affects the cost, the final cost of the product on the masses. And that was the context of the conversation.
Honorable Member Dennis, so I don't know whether let me take you to Mr. Dennis on this one. Mr. Dennis, I don't know whether you understand or you are privy to why the issue of Nnamdi Kanu was not raised. Because the reason I'm going back there is because whenever I had conversation, even with some of the leaders, including governors, I know that Chukwuma Soludo, the governor, had made constant appeal. People like Senator Barry Bay, they've talked about this whole issue of Nnamdi Kanu. I was feeling like, I'm sure lots of Nigeria will also feel the fact that the president was present in the southeast. His very first official visit to the region this year, 2025, and the first visit to any other state besides coming to Lagos to rest. Why wasn't the issue of Nnamdi Kanu not raised? And do you think and agree that the area and the region is over-policed or militarized?
Thank you once again. Just like you said, the issue of Nnamdi Kanu has been raised in various fora. Various people have spoken and made requests concerning Nnamdi Kanu. Governors. Different people have spoken about this particular subject. So, the governor of Enugu State had a very remarkable opportunity to push forward the issue of the development of Enugu State, the infrastructural development, the harnessing of technology to drive our development. He invited the president to observe and see, witness what he is trying to do to develop our state. And I think that because that the you can say, as you have already said, that the issue of Nnamdi Kanu has been belabored. It didn't need a repetition. It didn't need to take the little time or the amount of time that the president had to spend in Enugu State. I think that enough requests have been made, emphasis have been made, issues have been joined on that particular matter, and I didn't think that it was necessary for him again to come and start driving home the same point again that many other people have made. He had a lot of things to say about the development of the state, the educational sector, employment of technology in fighting crime, infrastructural development, and so on and so forth. So I think he managed his time very, very well, and focused attention on those things that maybe not too many people have spoken about or come from the angle that he is coming from. And I think that was a very good use of time, of the president's time.